Hi and welcome back to a new video. This is a bit of a random video. This is a field that gets trimmed once a year, so this is part of client's job that me and my dad do it at a weekend. And on this particular visit they wanted us to trim this field. It's not a very big field, but it's big enough when you have to trim it. It takes two of us a couple of hours to get it all cut back. Now you're probably thinking, why are you using a strimmer? Why don't you use a mower or another form of machinery? The thing is, there's no actual access into this field. We have to actually climb over the fence. So that fence you see at the right hand side there, we have to actually climb over it to get into the field. There's no gated access or anything like that. It's actually high up off the ground compared to where the drive is. So yeah, the only machinery we can get into the field is a strimmer or hedge cutters. So that's what we did. My dad was down at the bottom end and I was sort of focusing on this top end. And yeah, this is what we did, just trim the field. It gets done once a year. It's usually August, September time when we have a bit of time at the end of tidying the garden, which is further up the driveway. It was sort of towards the end of the day this was, I think it was about 3 o'clock-ish when we started trimming this, and yeah, by the end of it we had had enough. Right, I'll let you watch the video and I shall speak to you soon. We're now coming to the end of the video. I'm just finishing up the last part of the field. Here you can see how we get in and out the field. I basically have to climb over the fence and then obviously step down onto the driveway. But this is what the field looks like once it's trimmed, and like I say, that will be left now for another 12 months when we'll do it all again next year. I do hope you enjoy the video. Coming up we'll show you that, like I say, there's no access. Here you can see there's hedges on both sides of the field, and then on the other side it's just a fence that runs all the way round the other side of the field, if that makes sense. Like you see here. I think that's everything. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you soon. Take care. Bye.